Hello everyone, it's Imran here. Welcome back to another video. Yeah, I'm back. Once again, I want to apologize for not uploading any videos in the past week. If you didn't see my video from Instagram on my Instagram yesterday, I came down with a really bad cold and cough. I did, and I had my nose was running. My voice had given up. I was just really bad. I'm still feeling a bit sick right now. I've still got the cough I have, but I am better than how I was feeling this time last week because last week I was bleh. That's all I can say is bleh. That's how I was feeling. Yeah, I'm back now, and I'm going to react to the third story of Tales from the Scrap Signing Volume 5 by 22 Tales, where it is. This one premiered 5 days ago. The next two is due to premiere tonight, which I'll hopefully react to tomorrow. And this one is called Scaredy. Last week it was Dead Tired, it was, and I felt bad for Dennis in that one. So you want to see match that out? I had it up in the top right corner of your screen. And it's a Jack in the Pack story, and from what I can see from the comments of this video, is that this is a retelling of the episode Percy's Scary Tale, the Jack in the Pack episode. So, yeah, yeah, a one-eyed lorry truck, which I think was the original story, Kelly told in the original Percy Scary Tale episode. But yeah, it's just a story, right? As we all know in Thomas and Friends, some stories turn out to be all too true. They do. So, yeah, Scaredy. When I saw this as Jack in the Pack video, I was like, I gotta react to this, but I was like, due to the fact I was feeling ill, so yeah, I couldn't really do that. So yeah, I'm gonna react to this one, and then I'll react to one of the videos that Sharp Productions did a few weeks back. So yeah, two Spooky Thomas reactions in one day. Link for I'm reacting to in the description down below as always. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into this. I also noticed that YouTube's got a new layout right here. Okay. Scaredy.
It was autumn, and work for the pack had been plentiful. With the summer season over and winter on the way, the machines were enjoying a change to their normal duties. A road in the forest near Maithwaite was being widened, as it was heavily trafficked during the day. The pack was working at night to prevent causing traffic. When the workmen went on break, Kelly decided to keep the machines entertained with a story.
Now which story would be best?
How about a spooky story? Halloween is only a week away.
I hope it's not too scary.
Rubbish. Yeah, it's just a story, Scaredy bucket.
Monty.
Shh.
Okay, I think I have a story.
What's
It's
Kelly's
called
story gonna be?
The Tale of the One-Eyed Lorry.
And everyone listened
That's the
as
story.
Kelly began his story. The year was 1910, and many construction companies were starting to modernize their fleets with new improved petrol-powered vehicles.
So this is the lorry right here. That's only going to be one-eyed. So yeah, it looks the same. Looks like it's got the same. Oh, I really love this new layout right here. So we have the same base as Elizabeth and Isabella, but a more brownish color, similar to Toby.
When it came to starting work earlier, petrol was preferred. Many of the older steam vehicles regarded these newcomers with immense scrutiny, but none more than Red, an old steam lorry.
These new machines are out to bury us alive.
He'd say.
Stay on your guard and make sure they know who's really going away.
Now it should go without saying that Red was so accurately named. His temper was just as fiery as the color. Even as he grew older and his paint faded, rust started to form, no one dared to call him Rusty Red, as they feared what would happen. The old lorry prided himself
Rusty Red
headlamps, two beautifully decorated lamps mounted to his front that burned oil and gave him a fiery gaze that burned through the worst weather conditions, day or night.
This is an honest light. It burns as I do. Any one of those petrol-powered plague rats touch 'em, I'll destroy 'em with my old wheels.
I'm sorry to say, that day came one foggy evening. A new petrol loader had been purchased and possessed no headlights of his own. His operator, knowing they would be working at night, looked around for a lamp to borrow, and he found one. Eventually, Red stirred from his nap as one of the new dump trucks rumbled off to work.
Foul beast with their fumes. This world's going to heck, I tell you. If I...
Red paused as he realized something was wrong with his vision. He could see out of his right side, but to his left, it was all black. He tried to open that eye.
So it's literally like this. Literally like this how Red can see. He can see perfectly fine, but it's completely black. You can only see from one eye, like what I'm doing right there. So from one eye, you can see just fine, but the other must be glued shut.
But nothing happened. It was then he realized why he couldn't. But nothing happened. Tried to open that eye. But nothing happened. It was then he realized why he couldn't.
My headlamp! Someone stole it!
The angry shouting woke a steamroller who had just started to settle down for a rest.
That new loader's borrowed it.
That thief stole my headlight! Where is he?
He's gone to work. He'll be back later and...
But before the steamroller could finish, Red raced out of the yard. Soot and sparks flew out of his funnel as he tore down the road. The loader was working and filling an old ditch in the side of the road. It was getting late and the mist was rolling in.
He's gonna crash into them.
Time to head home,
said his operator. But before the loader could turn to leave, he saw something in the distance. A bright, glowing white light burned through the fog, coming right at him at a high speed.
This is not
Then,
gonna end
out of
too
the
well.
fog came Red, the one-eyed truck. A furious rage twisted his face into something unrecognizable.
Thief! I'll teach you to steal from me!
The loader turned and ran away. The one-eyed truck chased him into the deepest, darkest part of the forest.
Then what happened?
That's fine.
Kelly continued.
Luckily, the loader got away. But Red never came back. Police and volunteers searched the forest, but no trace of the furious steam loader could be found. Legend says his spirit still roams these woods, his single eye catching a beam of light that moves through these trees where no vehicle can go, and his whistle piercing the cold forest air.
What if anyone's asking what the creepiest ghosts are? One-eyed ghosts would probably be the creepiest they would, because they just have the one eye, and that eye is just watching you, watching your every move. That's what's the creepiest ghost for me.
As he searches for his stolen headlamp. Maybe he wants yours.
No.
Silence fell before Oliver broke it.
That was a great story, Kelly.
I hope the one-eyed lorry doesn't take my headlamp.
Me too.
Ugh, rubbish.
Well, break's over. Back to work.
With a rev and a roar, everyone went back to work. The job was moving along smoothly, though Jack and Alfie were both on edge. Kelly's story was still on their minds. Max and Monty noticed and were delighted. The two boastful dump trucks were in the mood for mischief. They raced out of the fog, revving their engines and blaring their horns.
Oh, look out! It's the one-eyed lorry!
Oh no!
Screamed Alfie, and he and Jack jumped back, right into the hole they'd been digging. They weren't hurt, but their operators were cross, and Max and Monty couldn't help but laugh.
Really, you two, get Jack and Alfie.
Scaredy!
Stop it, you two! Pick on someone your own size.
Max and Monty just laughed. Later, the twins had calmed down. The foreman spoke to them.
The nearby soil dump is full, so you two will need to go to the second one further in the forest. But be careful.
Yes, sir!
The two said,
Ooh,
and they drove. As they drove, the two dump trucks noticed how quiet it was getting. The sound of the other machines faded into the distance. The only sounds they could hear was the sound of their own engines. As they crossed an old bridge, the moon dipped behind a cloud, plunging the forest into near pitch black.
Hey, Max, it seems a bit dark out here, huh?
Yeah, a bit.
The further they went, the less brave they felt. The forest seemed to swallow the light on their headlights. Strange and scary shapes slipped in and out of the shadows.
Did you just hit it?
Yeah, it's just probably one of Fat Hats'
no way, nowhere railway engines going around the line. Remember, there's a whole ton of them, alright?
Oh, hey, Monty, look. There's the dump. Now, come on. Let's just hurry up, dump our loads, and let's just get back in one piece, eh?
Yeah, good idea.
As they began to dump their loads, the two thought they could hear something over the sound of their engines.
That's the one-eyed truck. You better get out of there.
What was that?
I don't know, Monty. It sounds like...
But before Max could finish, a single glowing light appeared through the trees.
I want my headlight back! It's the one I
There it is. There it
Run
is.
for it!
They raced away as fast as their wheels could carry them. Behind them, they could hear the chuffing of a steam engine.
It's after us!
It happened again. Once again, my headphones reset, they did. I don't know what it is with my headphones resetting lately, but yeah, I have no clue. I just literally have no clue why my headphones keep resetting, they do.
Fast as their wheels could carry them. Behind them, they could hear the chuffing of a steam engine.
It's after us!
Not my headlamp, not mine!
They drove faster and faster. The chuffing grew louder and louder.
Give me my headlamp! It's mine!
Soon the bridge appeared through the mist. Max and Monty raced across. Behind them, the light of the one-eyed lorry suddenly cut out and the chuffing and whistle faded away.
Monty, is he still back there?
I don't care, Max. I don't care, but I ain't stopping for this.
And they didn't. The two trucks didn't stop until they raced into the work site.
It's him! He's back there!
Who's back there?
It's the one-eyed lorry! It's real!
It's not real.
Yeah, stop trying to scare us.
You saw it!
He wanted to take our headlights. He almost caught us. We're not going back there. Not ever again. No way.
Everyone stared. It was unlike Max or Monty to want to not work. This had to be serious. With the two dump trucks and their crew on strike, the foreman closed the site for the evening. Everyone was packed up and taken home.
Spoil sport.
Laugh at us for believing in a story, then you go and ruin the job by believing in yourselves.
Max
They
and
did
Monty
see
said
something.
nothing as they raced away ahead of Nelson, who was taking Jack and Alfie. Kelly watched them go. He didn't want to say, but he was feeling dreadfully nervous. He knew this wasn't Max and Monty's usual stunts. This was real. The next morning,
Yep.
he caught Jenny heading out of the office towards Max and Monty's garage.
Excuse me, Miss Jenny? But I think I can explain what happened.
I'm listening.
As she listened, the more she frowned.
And so, Miss Jenny, I think...
I understand, Kelly. It's just... that's the last memory of my father.
I know, Miss Jenny. But it's clear that Red is still out there. He won't rest till he gets his headlamp. If he still is there, there is only way I can think to get rid of him before he actually hurts someone. I suspect last night the two disturbed his rest. This is the only way to put an end to him.
Miss Jenny nodded slowly,
What is it?
and she continued to the garage to brief the machines. After that, she returned to her office. She wasn't there long before she left it, carrying a bundle under her arm. The car came to a stop near the second soil dump in the forest. Miss Jenny stepped out, bundle in arm. She walked to the pile of soil and stood atop it. She listened to the sounds of the forest. All she could hear was rustling
I don't want to get
wind
jump scared.
and the
I don't want to
crinkling
get
of the
jump scared.
trees. She listened for a sound that shouldn't be there before she removed the blanket from the item she was carrying.
Red, my father only ever intended to borrow your lamp. He would have returned it polished and full of oil, but you never came back. Now I want you to take your lamp back and leave this forest. I've kept it safe and well polished all these years.
She waited for a moment before leaving the dirt pile back for her Land Rover. As she climbed inside, she turned to look at the headlamp one last time.
If you are still here, I hope this brings peace to your spirit.
And she left. The roadwork through the forest was completed a week later, during which there were no sightings of the one-eyed Lori. Kelly is sure his spirit is now fully laid to rest. But stories of lights in the forest continue to be told to this day. I wonder who was right. Don't you?
I hope so. Bloody hell, that was creepy. It was. That was even more terrifying than the original episode right there, because instead of because you could actually see the lamp right there. I mean, one-eyed ghosts are probably the creepiest they are, because they're literally got your eye on you. They have that one eye they have is on you and wanting their vengeance. Yeah, I really wish. I think it really stinks that I got this cold, because I wanted to make this month so dedicated to spooky Thomas stories I'm react to, but cursed this cold I ended up getting. So yeah, but yeah, I don't blame Red for being mad. I would probably be mad if one of my body parts was, or if I was vehicle, one of my parts was led to someone else superior to me. So I can kind of understand, his anger, but yeah, there probably was no need to do that and frighten the machines. But I wonder what did happen to Red. Did he crash and was left beyond repair, but was left just to rot after he crashed, but was too badly damaged? So that could be a possibility. But what do you think happened to Red? Let me know in the comments down below. So yeah, I'm going to react to the Signalman next, so stay tuned for that. If you do want to see my previous Thomas reactions on the audio serial Trains Adaptation, I will play this up on the top right corner of your screen right now. I am going to react to the story that's going to premiere tonight, tomorrow I am, so make sure you stay tuned for that. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button for me. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought this video I reacted to. Also, know in the comments down below what other videos you want me to react to next. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. Links for them in the description down below. I actually think this story was a superior version to Percy's Scary Tale it was. Share this video, subscribe if you're here, and the bell to get notified. Open new videos and post the community tab, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!